It all began at Singapore River. Really, the first community was founded in Singapore River itself. And over the years, when you have all the communities coming together, that's where you really develop a heritage for the place itself.
18 years ago, I started my business in Kampung Glam. The charm of Kampung Glam is the businesses and the history which lays behind not just the frontage and the product that the shops are selling.
HDB came to me and shared with me that they will gather other agencies so that we can build a project in Canberra that's unique to us.
I've been an architect for 6 years now. The Young Leaders program is a very good platform for fellow professionals to get to know others outside of work environment.
I'm a mechanical engineer. When I studied, I didn't know which industry to join. But one thing that caught my eye was that for the built environment, you actually can create an impact with your own hands.
阿嬷今年80岁了，她身体还很行。她自己开店也是驾坐电单车，带自己的水，过着很简单的生活。自从瑕疵被关之后，她为了生活，她就在那个瑕疵的地点、那个屋子里面继续来经营因为当时有很多游客来这边骑脚踏车，她就卖水服务。这间水潭还没有重建之前，我们经常会碰到的困难就是下雨天是一个大问题。高潮的时候淹得相当高，所以我们将近要停2个小时，不可以营业。
So this project came from Friends of Ubin Network meeting to look at how to redesign and also reconstruct Ama drink store. I felt that going through participatory design was something that allowed me to understand the real needs of Ama and Ivy, where it's not just trying to come up with designs that is based on my own assumptions as a design student.
The Singapore Heritage Society team researched the history of the stall and the area around it, as well as the family stories of Ama and her family. We developed a heritage wall explaining all these stories and the backgrounds of the stall, which is now on permanent display at the new rebuilt Ama drink stall.
So community members from both Friends of Ubin Network and also the Ubin community, they came in to help in the prefabrication process. MParks also provided an off-site workshop space for us volunteers to prefabricate the wood before bringing down to the actual site.
非常谢谢这个国大的学生，他把我们重建之后，真的这间水滩真的是大家来喝水的人都赞成说很舒服，比以前好很多了。
What I found most meaningful for this project wasn't just building the drink store, but also to build relationship with Ama and her family members.
By engaging the stakeholders, I managed to get few of the stakeholders to come on board as a volunteer with me. We set up the association called One Kampung Glam.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, hi.
When you walk out of the streets, everybody knows everyone. When you want to ask for volunteers, people come in and say, hey, I don't mind helping you do this. So Kampung Glam to me, it's because of the community and the people that's here who work so hard to try to do things together, like a kampong spirit.
URA was the first have supported us. They have allowed us to close the road as part of the initiative. Once we closed the road, we felt that there are increase of the footfall because the more visitors enjoy the atmosphere and the surrounding by no car pass through.
Project Glamway is a community event for us to rejuvenate the Arab Street textile merchants to give them a new lease of life. Actually, Kampung Glam had a lot of local designers. So we go to the Arab Street merchant, buy fabrics from them, and then showcase our collection.
That was the first fashion show on the streets in Singapore, which took place in Kampung Glam.
If you look at Singapore River, we have the place, we have also the arts and culture, and we have the different commercial organizations and the different stakeholders. How do you go about creating an environment that would truly support groups of people? Together, we try and create a new ecosystem. Over the years, we have created different events at Singapore River itself. All this helps to draw people into our precinct and turn on the magic at Singapore River.
I was part of the inaugural batch of the Lead Horizon program. It has been tremendously refreshing. Through the 8-day course, we really got to share our experiences and our thoughts about where the industry should be heading. We also got to work on group projects together.
Being in the YLP, there was a lot of opportunities to talk with the policymakers. There's quite a bit of sharing between us and the agencies. When you hear from their point of view, then you start realizing they're actually trying to make sure that the quality of work is there. With this message, I actually brought it back to my team and tried to explain to them. With the Funan project, I played the role as the QP, so we work with the architect and the client closely to ensure the successful delivery of the project.
Funan is a really exciting project. So it comprises not only of retail, but offices and hotel as well. We are the lead consultant for the project. Being a big project involves a lot of coordination. It would be really nice if I can have the opportunity to organize a visit for fellow young leaders, to bring them around Funan and share my experiences on the project with them.
The way we built this playground is the first of its kind in Singapore. Working on this project for so many years, given me the opportunity to know the resident much better.
My kid is very excited to know that there is a built playground, so they want to participate on it. We are giving a lot of teams to choose, and my kids selected the tree house for this playground.
I signed up to be a volunteer under the Friends of Heartland Network. I have gone through a 2 days of training program, which taught me how to engage and interact with the residents.
It all started with my student participating in the competition organized by HDB. So it was a pleasant surprise that my students won. Of course, they were super excited about it. And then they were asked to translate the pattern onto the pavement, whereas for the winning entry, it will be translated onto the rubber flooring.
Once the playground was completed, my kids was very happy and proud of it.
Our children, when they use the playground, feel a sense of connection and pride for this space because it's something they built. It may be taken a longer time, but ultimately it's worth it.
I very much hope that the younger generation focus on Kampung Glam heritage values and time to visit here. We work with many agencies to gather all this content, put them together, keep the value alive. Kampung Glam is not done yet. It's very much more potential to grow. As long as I'm living here, I'm working towards those ideas.
I'm really excited to contribute more through the program and be a part of this whole movement to move the industry forward.
To me, a home is more than just 4 walls and a roof over the head. It is our day-to-day interactions with our neighbors, which makes our living experience more like home. And with the passage of time, we have grown vertical, but we are still kampong.
We often think about Ubin as being a kampong, and a kampong's more than just a set of buildings. It's really about community. I hope that people will gather there and get to mingle with old friends and meet new friends there, as well as chat with Amma and daughter Ivy and the rest of her family and understand that there's a long history behind how the drink stall got built, and that deepens their understanding and engagement with the place and with the heritage and community.
We realize that it is going to be a long journey and it would be work in progress all the time. We believe that by doing all these short sprints, we'll create a very enriching and vibrant Singapore River.